Hi, I'm Dr. Valerie Small, and it is that time of the week again. It's accountability check-in. That's what time it is right now. Accountability check-in, and I want to know how you have been doing. Um, Let me just put something here. How have you been doing this week? Uh, do you have your list where you can check off some of the items that you said that you wanted to get accomplished for the week, your goals. How are you doing? Today is Thursday. Oh boy, I hate to date things, but yes, today is Thursday, June 5th, I believe. And look at this, we are already in June. We are already in the month of June. We're halfway through what I would say the new year, but it's really, we are halfway through 2025. So I want to know, how are you doing as far as your goals and putting your ideas on paper and checking things off? Here we go again, I'm just going to run off a quick list that I have. Did you register for the class? Did you call the publisher? Did you start to write the book? Did you put up your website? Have you made the phone call to, let's say, a phone call regarding that job that you were interested in? Okay. Have you been looking for a new job because you said that you are unhappy in the job that you're presently in? So, what have you been doing? And as you know, I am saying you really should get an accountability partner because I think that this would move you forward even quicker to reach your goals and your destiny. But real quick, I'm just going to talk to you briefly about one thing, and it has to do with everything that I'm saying right now. Did you do this? Did you do that? Did you write things down? I want to talk to you about systems. Do you have a system in place? Or I don't want to say you, what type of systems do we have in place? So I'm included in this as well, because whether we know it or not, we are really functioning according to a system that we have in place, whether it is, excuse me, let me see if my microphone is up high enough. Yes, it is. We are functioning according to a system, whether it's consciously or unconsciously. We have something in place. We have a system in place. Now, whether or not that system is working for us, this is where if you have an accountability partner, they can check in and say, hey, you've been doing this for 5 months and you haven't yielded the results that you desire. The system that you have in place is not working. Okay. What by definition, let me give you what the where did I get this from? Let me give you what the American Heritage Collegiate College Dictionary said. Gives the definition for systems. Systems this is what a system is: a set of things, a set of things working together as a part of a mechanism. Okay, all right, or an interconnection network. And when I saw that word interconnection, I was like, wow, I like that word interconnection. Interconnection, by definition, it said a mutual connection between two or more things. So you know where I'm going with that. Our interconnection could be our accountability partner. Excuse me. Our interconnection could be that accountability partner that can help us establish systems that can work in our favor. So again, this is really going to be a really short video that I'm doing and speaking to you. I want to talk to you and ask you, what systems do you have in place that are working and not working? I want you to pause and do an analysis. In essence, what are your routine tasks that you're doing on a daily basis? What are your routines? What are the patterns that you can actually track in your life? Those patterns, those routines, somewhere that's a system. And if the system is not working for you, maybe it's time that I say you, but we, if our systems that we have in place are not working. And sometimes, let me back up real quick. Sometimes we don't even realize that we are functioning under a specific type of or a type of system. That's right. Sometimes we subconsciously, excuse me, subconsciously, we don't even know, or we're not even aware that, wow, I am subconsciously doing this, and I keep doing this, and this is not working. And what just came to me is that as we consistently doing the same thing over and over and over and not getting uh, a different results, the cliche that's called insanity. But also, I want to now say that is also what some of us use as the blame game. We blame others. We blame others that we're not succeeding. We blaming others that we are failing in certain areas. And what does that look like? What do you mean, Dr. Small, that we're blaming others? Yes, because blaming others, we making excuses for not showing up, doing the things that we should be doing. So we blame it on others, or we blame it on the atmosphere, and we even blame it on the weather. I did not walk 10 blocks today because the weather, it was raining so hard. What do you mean you didn't walk the 10 blocks because it was raining so hard? I think there's something called an umbrella. Okay. I think there's an umbrella. We can use an umbrella. Or I did not uh call the publisher because I called every time I call, I just get the voicemail, so I just hang up. That's a poor excuse. Leave a message. So we're moving through, quote unquote, these systems that we have in place, whether they're consciously or unconsciously. And I'm just here to share with you some of the systems that we do have in place. They're just not working. So what I want us to do is pause, do an analysis, check over what we're doing on a routine basis. What is it that we're doing every day, consistently doing every day, and we're expecting a different result? Not going to work. So, who is or what is that interconnection? What is that mutual connection? What is the mutual connection that we have? Now, watch this. The mutual connection I'm talking about, and a positive and a plus, it could be the accountability partner. But then we also have mutual connections where we are with people in the same boat that's just going probably downstream or going upstream. I wrote in my blog a couple of weeks ago about who are you socializing with, your associations. If you can take a look at the 5 people that you have in your circle, and as you look at the 5 people that's in your circle, are they doing what it is? Are they doing what you desire to do? Are they moving in the direction that you desire to move? Are they speaking the language that you desire to speak? Are they just going places and occupying spaces that you desire? 5 people. 5 people will tell you where you're going and how you are showing up. All right. How you are showing up. I just decided that I am not going to be around individuals and that are just not moving upstream. Let's just put it that way. I need to surround myself with individuals and people that are on the move, and not just moving to just move, but moving in a specific direction to achieve a specific goal in life. And I'm going to talk in another video about, are we doing the things that we should be doing, or are we just doing? Are we doing what we call to do, or are we just doing good things? Not saying the things that we're called to do are bad, but some people think that because they're doing 100 good things, that that's what they're supposed to be doing. Well, let me share with you, you could be doing 100 good things, but none of those good things are what you're supposed to be doing. So you're wasting time. Time killers. All right. Task killers. So I'm going to be doing a video in a couple the next couple of videos. You're going to hear me talking about the time wasters, the time killers, the interruptions, the distractions, because we can be doing again, we could be doing so many good things, but are those good things leading us and moving us forward to the place and the space where we're supposed to be? So think about that. So 3 things. Number one, check your systems. A system. What is a system? A set of things that are working together as a part or a mechanism, and it's also an interconnection of networks. Check your network. Find out five people. Who are the five people that's closest to you? Are they moving you toward your goal and in that direction? All right. So systems, interconnections, I want you to start looking at. And number three, finally, the accountability partner, someone that's holding you accountable. Where is that list for the week? How many things can you check off? Today is Thursday. Today is Thursday, June 5th. Okay. Friday, June 6th. Saturday, June 7th. We're closing out the week. Have you been able to check off at least 2 to 3 things from that list that you have made? And if you have not made the list, make the list today. It's not too late. I'm Dr. Valerie Small with a little bit of small advice, making things happen. Have a great day.